Good afternoon. I'm going to show you how to do a bit of seed sowing. I've been asked to do this just to give people a rough idea. As you can hear, not very nice out there, so we'll get cracking with this really. I thought we'd be joined by a little Stevie Wonder, because who doesn't not like Stevie Wonder? Right, first things first, this compost straight out the bag. What we're going to need to do is knock it down a bit. So we'll get the lumps and the bumps out. By doing this, you knock all the big stuff out, which can make uneven germination. And also, you can actually see what you've got, see if there's any bits in there that shouldn't be. Thankfully, these days, compost's good, but back in the day, you'd find bits of plastic. I found bits of tin cans and all sorts, you know. So, have a good knockdown. Nice flat piece of wood to do that with. Everybody remember these off the cuttings last time. I like the mushroom pots. Put a hole in the bottom. Best either drill them. You can use a lighter. Be careful if you do. All right. You get plenty in. All right. Okay. See that a bit? Knock it down. Get the air pockets out. Otherwise, it'll drop when you water it. Okay. And what you do is you strike it off so it's nice and level. Now, you can use another tray to firm it down with. Or if you've got a bit of time, draw around the bottom of the tray on a piece of plywood, make a press board. Okay. So your press board, move that out of the way. You just want fingers and thumbs so it's level. Bring that out the way. That gives you a nice even plateau for germination. Okay. Seed sowing now is ideal if if your stuff gets wiped out with a frost. But I mean, seed sowing, any kind of seeds is ideal for this. You know. So, and what I tend to do is rather than just go straight across the top with the seed packets, you don't really know what you've got, and it can be a bit slapdash. I don't like it that way. So we do this. So what we do is we use the edge of the press board and you make little ridges. Because what happens is the seed will actually, as it comes in, it falls into the ridge and it holds it. So you can make nice little ridges. Also, if you've got 3 ridges, you can have 3 different varieties of stuff. So what we're going to do is use spinach, because it's nice and big and easy. And I'm going to show you my high-tech seed sower, which I'm sure will go down a treat. Yeah. We're using a milk cotton. You can see that. The idea is with that is I can hold it, okay, and by holding it like this, then I don't have to touch any of the seed, apart from that one. And then you can see what you've got. And also, you can then see, you make sure your distance is about right. You want to be about a finger distance between your seed. So if you get seed which is a fancy colour, it's been treated, in which case you don't want to be touching it. Alright? But also this is good, because if you can't hold the seeds, if your hands aren't so good, this is the ideal way of doing it, you know? I nicked this from the guy next door to me. He's in his 90s. He's slowing down a bit now, he said, because after 85. And he does this, and I thought, this is genius. Now, I teach this as my seed son for City and Guilds assessment. So what you see here is the same standard I teach me learners, okay? So you flip them across to get what you want, all right? You'll get the idea there. And then we just do this one. Now you can put any rows you like. You can adapt this for a much larger seed trays. So the conventional seed tray is what I normally use, and you can run 5 rows, 5 for 12, about 60. That's another reason you do it for, because then you'll know straight away how many seeds you're doing. Modern seeds, you sow 100%, chances are you'll get 100%, all right? So if you chuck all that in, how many plants have I got? Don't know. So this is spinach, so I'm going to have myself a bit of salad, okay? So, and also that's the other reason I can do that with them. Don't touch the seeds, have them again when I want them, okay? Now, what you need to do now is cover that seed. You can use a sieve if you've got one. So I'm going to make life a little, just in case you haven't got a sieve, okay? Run a little bit through your fingers, all right? Because what that'll do is it'll get the worst of the lumps off, okay? Now with your bit of wood, okay, very, very carefully saw it off. All right. Now what'll happen is You see, if it's level with that piece, see what I mean? You know, put a bit more in it, it's not going to hurt. Right. Okay, now what you need to do now is you need to provide it with just a wee dab, as my boss used to say. Just a little tap like that. That keys your seeds in, okay? And then finally, water it. I'm not going outside to water it because you can still hear the rain. So what we've got, I've got my little squirt. These are great, these are. Just lightly over the top. Ba, 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 da, ba. And then let that settle. And that can go in the glass house. Very important to put a label on. Now you saw me using a closed peg before doing my cuttings. Okay, so a closed peg like that. And you can use that as your dibber, okay? But the label left over, the piece left over, that makes your label and you can write on what it is, okay? So that's your full tray of seeds. You put your label in there, put that in your propagator. Job's a good one. Thank you very much. Thank you, Stevie Wonder, as well.